Oh, that's neat. The podium is its own sprite. It's not rotating with everything else.
Yeah, it's just... Being said, it looks like it has some kind of, like, things below, which could be, like, pistons to keep it from shaking. Maybe they kind of, like, assume that someone's gonna be turning the water on and off.
How does that even happen? Somebody just go on there, rip it up, and die in the process just to keep me from progressing?
Yeah. Giant rats.
In the water. The fish would have made more sense.
Yes, yes.
I mean, I guess if the X dies, it just turns into another gluttonous thing. Oh. That's right, I can't come here yet.
Yeah, you need red.
That's in-game stuff. Alright. Crab. Touch that. You go fast and it makes you go slow through the water in a missile. You get a lot of missiles in this game.
Well, that's good, though. At least you aren't gonna have to backtrack to get missiles. The last game.
All the way back here to charge up my speed. I'm free. Oh, he wasn't invulnerable.
Why'd you think he was invulnerable? I don't think they gave you, like, invincible enemies.
Maybe he was invulnerable to missiles, not a charge beam. How does electricity from this machine heal me?
That's special electricity.
It's like a stimulating massage electricity.
One's AC, one DC.
What is Samus? DC outlet?
Yeah.
I guess that explains why the plug... I guess that means the cannon is a DC outlet. Samus has been infected. He's also dead. As a result, you have another ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SAX yet.
Gotta face the sex.
But that's still a ways off. HQ has more support data. This time it's missile upgrade data already.
Nice.
Desperately needs this, but the data room here is sealed with level 4 lock, the highest secure. Oh wait, no, I need the fusion.
What'd you say?
This is the fusion missile, you don't get that till late. It's basically telling you it's there and it's hinting at you'll get it later. So the route, the data room in sector 2 is blocked by still more SAX activity. The activity patterns is blocking your recovery intentionally. I like how it's giving you an excuse why you can't use the same data rooms multiple times. Samus, it looks like your best option download is in Sector 3, higher. You'll find the Pyre data room in your map after using navigation room there. Yes.
Okay, so basically, the whole thing of skipping 3 was kind of pointless. Couldn't go back there anyway.
You went to 4 because there was some activity going on. 3, you just... If anything, this was your chance to stop everything, but you have to let them into 3 yourself just to get a missile upgrade. But I guess you needed the upgrade to handle the threats in the other sectors, so it's kind of weird. It just becomes a big old shit show.
Honestly, why is this necessary? Why not just nuke this shit from orbit?
Because they didn't want to. You can't solve all your problems by nuking.
Guess how this game ends. The ship blows up.
That's not their decision, that's your decision.
Sam should have made an executive decision earlier.
It wouldn't have been justified at that point. You had to give a reason. This area
I don't feel like it.
Data room here is sealed by another. It's like an Inquisitor in 40k. If you blow up a planet without a good cause, you're gonna get fucking shot.
But Samus could literally just put on the report, you know how this ends.
What? That sounds like a threat.
It's not a threat, it's a promise. If you ever played a Metroid game, guess how it ends? Everything blows up.
So that ends.
I'll make the rules.
That's how Dread ends. That's the whole planet they're on. She built a third planet. Like this lady's gonna
Samus's kill count is extremely high.
No, actually, I think there's more than that if you think about it, because I think the station at the other end blows up, and you blow up planet Phazon in Metroid Prime.
That wasn't really story. That whole explanation was just like a tutorial, pretty much.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bother with it. Yeah, she put up 5 different things at this point.
Count them, 5.
Like, and she hunts everything on the planet on the surface for sport before realizing I'm done. I want to blow the whole thing up. You usually have no enemies to fight for a while.
Samus. Bounty hunter. Space Peter hates her.
I don't think there's a PETA in space. It's too insane for space travel. What is it with y'all? Damn. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you have to run fast.
Let's see what's over here. I'm sure there's nothing. Let's go.
I ended quickly.
Oh, this isn't that room.
What do you use to kill green again? Maybe we should have listened to a tutorial about how to do it.
We used to kill green. The green room. And use the green button. Wait, how did the scientists unlock these doors?
With the science gun.
They have to ram into a wall to get into this room.
Everyone else had a suit like yours at the beginning. You're not special.
And then they got here quick.
Yeah, it's almost like they're gelatinous and can go through walls.
But I mean, they infected species and replicated them perfectly in the 10 seconds that we entered that door.
Have you seen when that happens when they pop up? They literally takes them less than 10 seconds to do that, apparently. Dracula's.
Dracula? What? Where? Oh, you ugly.
That's the thing from Alien. Xenomorphs.
Oh. I remember what I do here. I remember this place a bit better.
Someone has to.
It was aggravating the first time I went through it.
I mean, honestly, the first time you went through this game, you had to have been like, what? Because this game's like 20 years old now.
2002. Let's see. I was 10 at that point, but I bought this game way later on the line, so I was like probably like 12, maybe 11.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure like a lot of games were frustrating when you were a kid.
Must have been a wimpy ass 11-year-old if this game scared me.
Well,
This is I don't
you
play,
were kind of a pussy. I'm be honest with you. Yeah.
I don't play horror. In fact, I think
I love horror games.
I think this is the scariest game I've actually played.
This is the scariest game you played.
Maybe The Walking Dead.
We need to play horror games on stream. And just let you play them.
I'm trying to think if there is anything scarier I've played. Something that initially gave me fear.
You played Resident Evil?
No, I never actually touched a Resident Evil game before. But I think everything from 4 below is not really scary. It's more of just horror thriller. Here we go, data room.
I wouldn't say that.
I've seen it played through, of course. It's kind of campy. Still scary, but campy. Scary.
Of what?
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Ooh. Something's here to get me. And it's nice enough to give you a chance to save. I think is fun.
Where are you gonna take that?
I am. The robot actually is really annoying. I have died to him a couple of times. Especially the second form.
It's a robot.
Yeah, it's also very annoying.
Weapons.
It's a living
Robot can't
it's a
kill people.
living weapon. It's straight up weapon. It is
It's a living weapon.
It is a weapon. The bosses that give me the most trouble are Yakuza, the robot's second form, and the plants.
Not the final boss?
No, the final boss is easy. Just shoot. I learned this pattern. I used to go this thing in the games I had. I would just fight the final boss constantly when I was bored, just 'cause it was fun. Who the hell's calling me? Give me a minute. Alright, sorry about that. An important phone call. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go to that other door and trigger the earthquake. Oh man. I don't know why you have to go here. It's weird. Let's get you close enough to the door. Alright, Robot.
I don't know.
I think you're too far from the mic.
I don't know.
What are you doing, buddy? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah.
Kind of weird how it doesn't have a face, but it kind of does.
It kind of looks like the Resident Evil 3 base monster.
Nemesis?
Yeah. See how annoying this is? Now imagine that, but he has a homing missile attack, and he has electrocuted water below
So
him.
can you shoot the bombs before they blow up?
No, you just gotta dodge him. Oh, I can. I think. I don't know. Hey, here's another. Let's give the robot a brain.
I mean, it might be running off the same thing Mother Brain is. I thought Mother Brain was like
Yeah, it's a
computer.
It's a lesser Aurora unit. That's some Prime lore that actually came in this series. Nope, can't break up the bomb. Oh. Yeah, he goes down quicker than the other one. Come on. Hey, want some more? Oh.
I'm not doing anything.
No, it's just scripted. It was too far away, so it had... Oh. Got this on an instant kill. Doesn't even count as a platform till you go through it. That's smart of them. Can I go through here? No, not yet.
Yeah, the whole thing with the Aurora units, that was a pretty good bit of lore. It makes way more sense than just giant brain.
Yeah, it makes you wonder whose brain. The Federation mass-produced giant brains that hold a lot of data.
Honestly, this is gonna sound really messed up, but that honestly makes a lot of sense. Because can't your brain hold like a large amount of data?
In equivalent to computer specs, it's several terabytes, or whatever's above it. I think it's either close to almost whatever's above a terabyte, or I don't know the exact number of it. Brain storage. It's not exact. It's
A terabyte. Fucking repeat.
like several terabytes. Well, I'm talking like hundreds of terabytes, like whatever. Like you know how 1,000 gigabytes is a terabyte? I think it's like thousands of terabytes. Or more, it's whatever. Maybe it's what's after a terabyte? I don't know. Look it up. I'm stupid enough to believe that's the measure. That's probably how much my brain holds. You two gonna fight on set? We got him on place. Stupid doggy.
I still say you should have just had him run around outside.
Trust me.
Okay, so the brain has an equivalent of 2.5 petabytes, which is a million gigabytes apiece.
So that's 2,500 terabytes.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, it kind of makes sense to have a giant brain, which I'm assuming can hold more than a regular brain, be your supercomputer, because how much data it can hold.
So, well, you destroyed it. If you meet it again, your safety is vital. That's for free. If level 2 security lock are released. Sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have been likely infiltrated by X. They're much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5 arc is sub-zero. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects. You'll take damage if you even set foot inside there. Avoid Sector 5 for now. In the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. You have a transmission, you can download it, but the exit destroyed all the data rooms you have used so far. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. They have better critical thought than most humans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or Redley for this case.
You have to use data room in the night habitat, Sector 6, knock. In Sector 6, and access navigation room there. Yes, it's clear.
But is your objective car?
That's more dangerous than we know. It's that petabyte thing, back to that. In the opening of Mega Man X, he has like 3,000 terabytes, so he doesn't even have a big enough memory.
Well...
Oh no, he's like in 10,000... Oh, we got some dispatch here.
Yep.
I'm sorry, it's like 10,000 terabytes or something like that. I don't know the exact number. If they don't suspect anything. No, I don't think so. Good. Monitor it closely. Am I picturing him sounding like J.K. Simmons? Or is it just me?
Who?
The silhouette guy.
No, who's J.K. Simmons?
The Cave Johnson guy.
Oh.
Cave Johnson.
Yeah, I guess I kind of get what you're saying because of the look.
No, it's the voice actor. The guy. He was also the Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying because of the way the silhouette looks.
Yeah.
Man, we're already almost done with this, aren't we?
You had to go
there's only
through.
one more section after this.
You had to go through the upper floors again, then go back down one more time, I believe, a couple more times. But most of these sections are pretty quick. Various who did. I don't get the Various to. Maybe I'm just blading through this pretty quick. There's a problem. Action in the Sub-Zero sector is Sector 6. And they've been changed by the cold. And you'll be frozen within. It seems like a deliberate tactic. They're kamikazing them, so that's pretty smart. Be careful.
Yeah, kind of weird that, are they like a hive mind, or?
They're hunting you actively now. This area is very dark, so use extra caution.
Because if they were like single organisms, then why would they kamikaze themselves?
They're parasites. They're not considered single-cell organisms. They're probably multicellular floating ooze monsters.
Well, yeah, but still, it seems weird to kamikaze yourself unless you have like a hive mind or can communicate with each other.
Isn't that how bees work? Like they'll sting themselves to protect the hive. So
Yeah, that's why it's called a hive mind.
You want up there, dog? Well, you shouldn't have caught down. Like, I'm not getting up. Yep.
Also,
What? Super missile barrier. You're sticking breaking, even though the door was locked.
giant mechanical arm.
It just scrapes the dirt. I guess the ice makes him solid and he'll be stunned. Or it's just an excuse to give you a new gameplay mechanic.
Yep. This is where,
Oh, I don't even be here yet. That took a lot of health out of me, holy crap. This is where what?
This is where they make Rob the Robot, ain't it?
Rob the freaking NES peripheral? Or
Yeah, it's just the giant robot arm when you think of it.
they're in the blocks.
They're in the blocks, man. There's usually only chicken in there. That's the wrong game, but still. That's a different Metroidvania.
What are you talking about?
In Castlevania, there's chicken in the walls.
Oh. I don't think there's a lot of wall chicken in the Metroidvania Castlevania. If there is a couple, there's like a little Easter egg. I know there is in Symphony of the Night. That's really funny.
E-Tank.
That was easy.
Jeez, I like how you flip backwards into it.
I like the people.
Quick, go into my spine.
What? I know you go a long time between beam upgrades in this one. Then you suddenly start getting them really quick. Oh, what the hell? That's not that far from here. Why is there a safe room already? Oh, it's probably because they didn't anticipate you to survive the cold X that quickly. Or as easily. I know I died to him pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think this was designed for much dumber players.
Speaking of which, how do I get out of here?